would say the amazing thing about crowdfunding is that it's opened this whole new world of entrepreneurs, people that would never even thought to try and make a product before, and they see the successes on Indiegogo and they think, wow, I can do this too. It's just great, and they may run an amazing campaign. But then when it comes time to actually producing and saying, wow, all of a sudden I have to fulfill 10,000 orders, it can be pretty challenging for a lot of people. And so we really want to help make that process easier for folks.
We're looking for companies that are really interested in moving internationally. I think it is very difficult to launch into a new market, and so one of the things we really look for is people who are really committed to launching into a new market.
We see entrepreneurs launching in pretty much every stage of development, especially in the hardware market. And what we always tell them is know what you're trying to achieve with your crowdfunding campaign. So a lot of people are trying to raise money, but other people just want market exposure and they want to start building their audience. So the first step to running a successful campaign is really understanding why you're running that campaign. And then the next step is to develop a plan to help you maximize your results, whether it's funding or whether it's marketing exposure.
If you come to Indiegogo and you just have an idea, you have confidence that we can help you bring that idea to life. Everything from getting access to funding, to marketing and promoting your campaign while it's live, to getting the manufacturing and even a lot of the education. You know, a lot of people just don't even know how to make a product. With some of our partnerships with Brookstone, who also has a presence in China as well, with their parent company SamPower, they're actually helping manufacture, fulfill, and put them in their over 200 plus stores in the US and introduce them to the US market. They just took Cat Ear headphones, which was from a group called Accentware. It's two female entrepreneurs out of Berkeley. They basically had an idea, they had an amazing design, an amazing concept, and now Brookstone is helping with their worldwide distribution.
We brought Cat headphones to market. It was an Indiegogo campaign. They sold $3.4 million. It's 20,000 units. We took them from working prototype, tooling, design. We designed their packaging. We did all the logistics on shipping their 20,000 units and then put it in our stores. So in a very short amount of time, we took them from an idea to market.
The Smart Piano or the One Piano is actually another, like a great example. Basically, the One Piano came to us. They had a product, which was a piano that was selling really well in China. And they had a different product that they had developed and wanted to be selling in the US market. We helped them to find the right partners, meaning a PR agency, digital marketing support, and then we started working with them and those partners to develop a strategy. That strategy included a lot of things, including a US website, how they were going to reach out to the media in the US, how they were going to grow their email audience, and then how they were going to convert their customers.
And other options that we're looking into are potentially giving access to financiers. So once you do a successful campaign, it puts you in a really strong position to go on and raise more traditional rounds of capital, maybe from a venture capitalist or a bank. And it helps you get it under the terms that you want. Whereas before, they may not know who you are, but now you have the power of this campaign and all your backers that helped you get to that point.
We actually already have a couple partnerships that can help with shipping and logistics in the US and I mean really global, but the concentration is in the US, and we're constantly talking to new partners. So any crowdfunding campaigner that comes onto Indiegogo that needs resources, we will find and connect them with the best resources to help them fulfill on their product. If a crowdfunding campaign fails, but someone worked really hard on it and utilized all the resources, what we say is that the market just isn't right now for their product. And it might be that their price point is at the wrong price point to reach the demand that they're trying to reach, or it could just be that their product needs some tweaking in order to fit the market well. And so more what we tell entrepreneurs is that a campaign, if you set it up in the right way, should never be a failure.
I think the term failure is a very loaded word. For us, we approach that very differently. So Indiegogo, you have the option to keep the money you raise regardless if you meet your goal, which is pretty different from a lot of other platforms. And the reason we do that is because a lot of people see some of these big successes, the multi-million-dollar raises, and they think, oh, I want to do that too. And they might not have the knowledge of, I shouldn't necessarily set a $3 million goal if that's what I actually want to achieve.
If they don't hit their goal, it just means that they need to pivot their idea or pivot their strategy and go back to the market.